God has placed you where you are for a reason. One of my favorite stories in the Bible is Esther, and the reason for this is because there is no mention of God's name, yet you can see him working in the background, and this pertains exactly to your life. You may not see him, you may not know where he is, but boy, is he moving. At the start of the story, we get introduced to Esther. We see that she's an orphan, that she is being raised currently by her cousin Mordecai. And in this story, the king of Persia had a queen, and she refused to come to his banquet, so he banished her, and now he held a competition in order for his next queen to be picked. So in comes Esther, and she is picked to be the new queen because she is gorgeous, and she has found favor with the king of Persia. After this, the king promoted a man named Haman to be the highest position in the empire, and he commanded everyone to bow and pay homage to Haman. But Esther's cousin Mordecai decided not to do so, and Haman, out of anger, wanted to get rid of all the Jews, not just Mordecai, because of this. Haman then tricks the king into issuing a decree to destroy all the Jews by saying that the Jews are strange, they're outsiders, and they are a danger to the empire. Where have we heard this before? Mordecai then pleads with Esther that she must go to the king in order to reverse this decree, but Esther knows that if she goes to the king uninvited, it could lead into her death. Mordecai then tells Esther, "Who knows whether you have not come to the kingdom for such a time as this?" And then later, Esther replies with, "If I die, I die." And she calls for all the Jews to fast before she goes and to approach the king. Esther approaches the king and invites him and Haman to a banquet that she prepared, and on the second day is where she reveals her identity as a Jew and reveals Haman's plans to destroy the Jews and the reasons behind it. The king then became enraged and ordered that Haman be hung, and then promoted Mordecai to become the highest official in Persia. And instead of reversing the decree, which he was not allowed to do, he made a new decree and allowed the Jews to defend themselves against any opposing party. And the Jews became victorious because of this. So like Esther was placed in the perfect position to save the Jews, you are placed in the perfect position in order to advance God's kingdom. So just because you do not see God working in your life does not mean he is not behind the scenes putting the perfect pieces together in order for you to fulfill the vision and the will of God. But I hope you guys enjoy today and have a great rest of your day.